Been at this for hours. You can do this, all right? You ready?
Yeah.
Yo, Keita, what's your question? Come on.
Byrd, do you want to bond with me?
Uh-huh.
Do you want to bond with me?
You know I do. Keita, what's your question?
Baby, can we bond right now? Yes.
Wait.
What?
Who told you to change the lyric? See, that's why we can't do it.
Come
I ain't doing it. Forget it.
Babe, no, let's do it again. Let's do it again.
I'm out.
Hey, welcome to Bonding with Byrd. I'm Makita.
I'm Byrd.
And this is actually the last week of Black History? Well, the last week, because next week is going to be March.
Next week is March?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yes.
You're absolutely sure?
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Well, then we ought to get to it. Okay. But I personally think that tomorrow. Today's the 22nd.
Yeah, today's the 22nd.
7 days. Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. This is not a leap year.
No.
It's not, huh?
No.
It's not a leap year. Okay. so this is our last one. All right. So in honor of Black History Month, we're going to give you this Black History Month factoid. Okay. On this day in 1888 in Westchester, not Westchester, but Westchester, as opposed to East Chester, Pennsylvania, African-American painter Horace Harding Pippin was born. Pippin is considered one of the major American painters of his period, and one of his more significant works, John Brown is Going to His Hanging, show him that, Joey, very famous painting there, is owned by the Pennsylvania Academy of Fine Arts.
Oh, wow.
So, yes, that's right. So, Horace Harding Pippin, remember that name. Also, in 1989, I bet you didn't know this.
What?
Right? Know a guy named DJ Jazzy Jeff?
Of course.
Right?
Fresh Prince.
Him and the Fresh Prince,
Yeah.
right? Otherwise known as Will Smith.
Mm-hmm.
In 1989, they won the first Grammy that a rap song ever received. First Grammy for a rap song.
What was the name of the rap song?
Parents just don't understand.
They just don't.
And they still don't.
Wow. Wow. Okay.
and Will has gone on to prove that.
Wow.
Anyway.
Interesting. So NBA All-Star, what was it? NBA All-Star Week or whatever? Weekend. Okay.
Yes.
So so it was Team LeBron and Team Durant. Okay.
Yeah.
And
the winner was
LeBron, of course.
Team LeBron.
Yes, Team LeBron. And Steph Curry won the newly designed Kobe Bryant All-Star MVP award after nailing 16 three-pointers.
Yes. And especially during this time when he's doing terribly in his three-point shooting in actual league play. But anyway, Michael Jordan was there and got to hug Vanessa Bryant.
Yeah.
As Kobe was honored at the 75th ceremony. And
also
Adele.
Adele was there with her boyfriend, Rich Paul, and they had a close-up of her. Take a look.
Adele in the house here at Rocket Mortgage Field House.
I need to talk to her. I'm thinking we should do a duet.
Oh no, that would never happen. Not even for your birthday.
Now,
she was very uncomfortable. She was very uncomfortable.
No, is his name Rich or do they just call him Rich Paul because he has a lot of money?
No, his name is Rich.
Okay.
Well, Richard or something. I don't know, but they call him Rich Paul. But he's
like
LeBron's.
They call me Poor Byrd. So.
No, but she hasn't been out lately. She's been away since her concert was canceled. And she wasn't looking at the camera. She was just looking everywhere else. And she looked very uncomfortable.
Because I'm pretty sure all the people who spent all that money for the concert that was canceled were pretty pissed off to see her just hanging out with Rich Paul, you know.
But where were their masks?
Oh, you know what? I canceled the concert because of COVID reasons, okay? And then I go to the All-Star game and I wear no mask. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm sure they'll find a way to make it up to her fans. She'll write another sad song, and that will be that.
So we brought it up last week. The Super Bowl, right? It was what, a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
And Eminem took the knee. But Rudy Giuliani
and I think,
is complaining about it on his podcast. Take a look.
Let's get right to Eminem taking a knee. Why doesn't he go to another country? I mean, go take a knee someplace else. I mean, you know how many cops were defending him and protecting him at that game yesterday? I mean, crime is way out of control in Los Angeles. He thinks that all happened, because everybody loves Eminem. The simple reality is the NFL has made a mockery out of law enforcement, particularly with its support for the cop killing Black Lives Matter. It's allowing Snoop, kill police, doggy dog, to perform, in spite of the fact that just a few days ago he put out a song, if that's what he does. I don't know what he does. To me, he kind of like, and here's a good thing, he used the N-word and stuff like, and dirty. I don't even understand him, so it does, doesn't have a big effect on me. Only way I knew the lyrics of his song kept using the N-word and encouraging people to kill police officers is because somebody gave me the lyrics. I would not have been able to understand a word that he said. But having said those words, he didn't belong on that stage. And, when you think about it, of course, there's no connection, I don't think, between this and the fact that 13 police officers were shot in the last 24 hours. I mean, what kind of country are we becoming? And what kind of country do our elites want us to be when you put, people encouraging cop killing?
What?
Wait.
What kind of country are we becoming?
So here's the deal. Do me a favor, Joey. Just take his picture down because it's blocking my. Thank you. So
that's crazy.
Is it just me, or did anybody else find this rant like totally disjointed, totally discombobulated? What? Right? Exactly. What has one got to do with the other? I mean, we're already dealing with, but I tell you what, I did have a problem with.
Okay.
I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I'm mentioning it now. I had an issue with the fact that Eminem was the only one that paid homage to Colin Kaepernick and his sacrifice, of his career and everything,
And then all the Black people did it.
Yeah, and
that was a little weird.
But no matter what, Giuliani found a way to work it into being Black people's fault.
Right. Right.
So
cop killings, right?
Cop killings and Snoop Doggy cop killing dog.
That's insane.
That's
insane.
But listen. Here's the thing: we all know that Rudy Giuliani.
Yeah.
We all know that no matter what, he bleeds black. Remember? He bleeds black.
He
bleeds black. Yes, he does.
Okay, so now it's official. Wendy Williams is no longer going to be her show is gone after June. And Sherry Shepherd will have her own show. And it's not going to be the Wendy Williams show.
Right. They will change it to the Sherry Shepherd show.
But yes, congratulations.
Say that 3 times fast. The Sherry Shepherd show. The Sherry Shepherd show. The Sherry Shepherd show. The SSS.
Yes, but congratulations to Sherry. Like, I'm so proud of her because she actually was like the best host. Honestly,
she's actually listen. I'm sorry, but she's actually a better Wendy. Okay.
Yeah, but
they're
also
funnier. Able to keep things on time and on topic, and and see something I didn't know. I didn't know that the producers of the Wendy Williams show have been trying to find a way to get her off of that show.
Wow.
According to what I read,
well,
they've been trying.
Because
they said that she just.
She
just really didn't give a damn anymore, and on top of that, her medical situation exacerbated the.
But she just went on Instagram. She just went on Instagram like the other day, and she said, in Florida, and she was like, she's coming back.
Maybe she's coming back, but she ain't coming back to that.
Okay.
Listen, don't give up on Wendy, man. She'll find a way to reinvent herself.
Well, she's the queen of talk. Nobody could take her spot. But she's gonna go down like the queen in radio, the queen in talk. But speaking of queens,
but they just did.
No. She had a long run, 14 years. So it's time for her to move on. But now, talking about queens, Queen Elizabeth got COVID.
Nice transition.
Did you like that?
Yeah, very good.
Honestly, they said Her Majesty is experiencing mild cold symptoms, but expects to continue light duties at Windsor over the coming week. So,
what does she do?
I don't know what she does, but she's the queen. But also Prince Charles.
She is so queenly that she is so. She is so.
Yeah, her son Prince Charles
and Camilla have. Okay.
But they all have been vaccinated, so thank God. And she's 92 years old. So.
Okay. I don't know. I gotta once again on the care meter.
Okay, so you want to go into this topic?
Didn't make it. Okay. This is put this under the category of too weird for words. Okay. All right. So Loteal, a company selling products to promote menstrual health and symptom relief, they put up this thing, that people have periods, right? Now you'll notice these people in question. It's a kind of androgynous sort of situation, right? Because at first glance you would look and you would go, "Oh, those are guys,"
right? And
at second glance you would go, "Oh, those are guys," and at third glance you would go, "Maybe they're guys." But what they're trying to say is that. It's based on an official website and is saying that it's to promote education and inclusivity, right?
Yes.
Not exclusivity, but inclusivity when approaching the topic of periods. So they got these 10 gender. Show the picture again. Joey.
So there are women that became men, right? That transgendered to men,
and so now
they still have their period,
right? So now they want people to I don't know, I guess to have an understanding about them having periods, but listen,
all the women.
Hold on, forever and a day, men have not given a damn about a woman's period. Right? No red letter days at work.
Right.
No,
That's
true.
True.
What? You're excused from taking the test, or you don't have to come to school, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's
so now these transgender men, I got to figure out my pronouns here. They want some type of understanding about them continuing to have their period, even though they became men.
So they said,
"Help me!
People
Help.
have periods. No, women have periods."
But wait a minute. Okay, when you have your appendix taken out, right?
Yeah.
That's an appendectomy.
Right.
So when you change from a woman to a man, is that an addictomy?
Goodbye.
Anyway.
No, that's just too much. I mean,
I've been looking for a way to use that for a long time, and
I just don't understand. Like, why are they putting this in our faces like this? Like, we all know that women have periods, but now transgender people have periods, but they're women. So you're telling me that they don't know that they're going to get their period?
But if you transgender, didn't you have the stuff added to you that makes you a guy?
It doesn't stop you from getting your period, I'm sure.
How do you know? No, I'm just asking you.
How
do you know that? Exactly.
But honestly, like, there's no way to get around that except if you get a hysterectomy.
Do transgender men still have babies?
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
They do?
Yeah, they do.
How?
We did a topic like 6 months ago with the transgender man having a baby. Anyway, this topic is too much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So let's go to something a little more understanding, a little more in our realm of understanding. How Alec Baldwin may have fired a gun, right? You remember he killed the right? He killed the camera woman, right?
No, the actor.
No, he killed the camera woman.
The cinematographer.
Yeah, that would be the camera woman.
Okay.
All right. And we could say camera woman, right? Is that okay? The camera person. Anyway, so they're saying that he may have actually fired the gun without pulling the trigger, which that doesn't make the person any less dead. But anyway, 2 investigators examined the weapon. They said you can pull the hammer back without actually pulling the trigger and without actually locking it. So you're just pulling it back. But once you pull it back and you let it go, it hits the primer in the bullet.
Really?
and it fires it.
Well, either way,
no mystery there.
They should have never even had a real gun there.
It shouldn't have live ammo in the bullets. In the gun. What was their live ammo in the bullets? No matter what, they got to take responsibility for this mishap. So
okay. All right. Well,
and as Alec Baldwin would say, as the former president of the United States, I'm the smartest man in the world, and I fired the gun. So just figured I'd work.
Have you guys seen the Tinder Swindler on Netflix?
Nope.
Okay. So Simon, okay, I haven't seen it either, but I'm interested.
Why are we talking about it?
I'm interested in this because I wanted to talk about this like last week around Valentine's Day. Well, actually 2 weeks before that, because this topic, so the story is about a man that goes on all these different websites, dating websites, Tinder, meetup.com, all those sites, Bumblebee, right? And he swindles women, gets them to, he takes money from them. And he's actually making, he stole like $10 million from all these different women, right? So he actually takes all this women and all this money, and now he's making legit money. Okay.
And why don't you tell him how he's making legit money, honey?
By Cameo. So he is on Cameo.
That Cameo.
Yes.
Okay,
you're on there too.
Yes, I am.
So if you guys want an autographed picture, you could do that.
Just excuse me. Let me throw this shameless plug right here. Okay. When you ask me to sing happy birthday, I sing. When you ask me to talk to your aunt because she's not feeling too good, and you ask for words of encouragement, I quote the Bible, okay? Listen, I'm telling you, you could do a lot worse than to get me on Cameo, all right?
But he's made like $30,000
like
in
this
3
jerk
days.
off who made $30,000 in 3 days,
Yes.
$200 a pop.
Yes, for a personal video and $2K per video for businesses.
I'm in the wrong business. I'm in the wrong
No,
business.
you're in the right business. You're in the right business.
No, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Don't touch me in front of my potential customers. I don't know this woman. We're merely here because we do this show. That's it. $200 a pop. Anyway.
You should be charging $200 a pop.
Nah, I don't think so. I think I'm worth it, but I don't know if they're
You're
gonna
so
think
humble.
I'm
I love you.
Oh, thank you. Mwah.
Okay, so you want to talk about some weird news?
Okay, so we've had these hot topics, but man, there's some weird, there's some things afoot. Okay, and a hand. Anyway, so a Finnish skier. All right, now that's from Finland. Okay, I didn't want to say a skier that didn't finish. Anyway, his name is Remy Lindholm, and he's 24 years old. This skier, okay, I don't get it. All right, cross country skiing, that's like curling. I don't get it. All right, but he braved 1.4 degree Fahrenheit and 40-mile-an-hour winds, right?
That's
That made it feel no, that's worse than Chicago, which made it feel like minus 26 degrees. Minus 26 degrees. I've tried to explain this to you before. When you're talking Fahrenheit, 32 is freezing, right? That's how our freezer makes ice cubes, right? Okay. So if you go below 32, if you go 28, if you go 17, if you go 10, right? You are below freezing. Okay.
Ooh.
He was out there and it felt like below, like Fahrenheit, like below zero. Okay. So this is what happened. He literally froze his nuts off. No, he literally he had a bad case of frozen penis, frozen pecker, frozen. That's just you're gonna freeze. There you go. You're just gonna freeze your balls off for a minute. No,
apparently
he froze his ding dong.
Apparently, this wasn't his first time.
Yeah, this is the second time he's done it. But watch this. This is how great.
That's
this
painful.
This is how remarkable these athletes are. This guy came in second. Okay, well, he came in 28th place. He finished 28th place, but he finished 28th place behind the first place guy.
Anything just to get a trophy,
right?
Like what?
He brought home the gold. Okay, he brought home the gold. And then it went through a painful process of having to warm up his junk. Listen, I'd have just told him, man, hey, listen, sit back, get in a warm bath, and have a stiff one. I mean, never mind.
Okay, so another strange news.
Okay, this one here.
So this one, a mother of 5.
Let me warn them. Don't laugh. Please don't laugh. Don't laugh. This is serious. Go ahead.
Well, a mother of 5 was working at a cemetery, and
issues.
Yeah. So her name was Elvira Navarro.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she was 53 years old, and she was working with her son. Okay, and a 2,000-pound headstone fell on her and killed her. And so she was working at a cemetery, and then a 2,000-pound headstone fell on her. Yes, like that's crazy. And actually, they filed a negligence lawsuit. This happened in Long Island, I guess, but they filed a negligence lawsuit in Manhattan Supreme Court against Baron Hirsch Cemetery Association. So yeah. 2,000, like that.
But Baron Hirsch Cemetery didn't take his time making sure that the family was taken care of. They did it in 2 seconds flat.
Okay, so that's all for the hot topics.
I'm sorry.
All right, so we are for Tinkin Tuesday. Tinkin Tuesday. You better tink. All right. So what you got for us?
No. I'm gonna tell you what I got for you. Usually, I gonna bring you the Tinkin Tuesday, but in this particular instance, my wife is the one that's got a bone to pick. So I gonna let her bring the Tinkin Tuesday.
Do you have to do
this
it in your
Tuesday.
accent?
Yeah, man, you gotta bring it with the accent. Talk to me.
Okay.
Tell me what you're talking about, girl.
Okay.
And you're looking so pretty. I love your hair.
You like it?
Yeah, man.
You cut
Yeah,
it.
man.
You cut
I
it.
cut it. You
but
laid
me
it down.
did it.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Fried that laid to the side.
You see these baby hairs.
Mhm.
Okay. So
tell me about your Tinkin Tuesday. What's got your panties in a bunch?
me mother,
Yeah.
right? She was here on Super Bowl weekend. She wanted to go out for lunch
Yeah.
on Valentine's Day.
I remember.
Yes. So she looks up a couple restaurants, right? I don't know why I keep doing this. She looks up a couple restaurants and she finds a restaurant, a Mexican restaurant, and then she looks at the menu. Pretty good. We're going to go here. Sure. So we get to the restaurant and they have a scan code for the menu.
Makes sense.
Cool.
People aren't
But
dealing
no
with
prices.
menus, passing the menus and then COVID on the menu and
Absolutely.
everything like that.
Me
So
agree.
you go, so you
Me
scan.
agree.
You scan. Go
Yes.
ahead.
So you scan it,
Yeah.
but there's no prices.
No
However,
prices.
No prices.
That's ridiculous.
No, it's not ridiculous.
And I'm gonna go up another octave. That's ridiculous.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
man.
It's not ridiculous.
Man.
So we did our homework
Yeah.
and we looked up the prices.
Homework. You did your homework.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
So we knew what the prices were.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
So
ones that you saw online. Already. Okay, so
Okay.
you tell the man.
So we get our food, we eat,
Yeah.
and then we get our bill.
Yeah.
Which is real expensive.
A lot of money.
A lot of money.
You bum my head.
Yeah, so we're like, we thought these were $13.99. And it was $21.99.
$21.
$21.
You're talking about $8 more.
Absolutely.
You're crazy.
Give me the manager.
Tell the manager, bring him over here now.
So,
Yeah.
me ask the manager,
Yeah.
why are these prices so different?
Why the price so different from the ones that's online?
You know what she said?
What she say?
She said, COVID happened and all prices go up. I said, that's not my problem. That's your problem.
Yeah.
Exactly.
COVID don't mean you can't communicate what the actual price is.
Right. She said, we've been trying to get it off the Google. Google doesn't want to take it off.
Oh, Google now controls your prices.
Yes.
Google controls your website, your menu.
So
You know what I call on that one?
What?
You know what I call on that one?
What?
No, man. That's what I call. I call that one there.
Listen. Me call it too.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's right.
So I told her to get the other manager. Get the other manager.
There's another manager.
Yes, because she wasn't
She's
resolving
like a junior manager.
Yes.
Now you got a senior manager.
Right.
Okay.
And I told them, I said, listen, if your prices changes, you should tell your waitress to tell us about it. Tell your customers before they order.
It ain't the waitress' fault.
No, it's not the waitress'
She
fault.
know better.
It's the restaurant's fault.
Yeah,
okay?
man.
Especially because they had no prices on the damn thing.
No prices
What
whatsoever.
are you gonna do? You're gonna look it up on Google.
No, you're gonna make it up as you go along.
So the question is.
Yeah. What's your question?
I forgot my question.
Should restaurants upcharge without warning? That would be a good question. Is that the one?
Yes, that's the one. That's the one. Should restaurants upcharge without warning you?
He should warn you.
Because my mom said they could be $50. And you know what? I said, no. I'm not going to pay these prices. I'm going to pay the prices on Google. And I'm going to tip the waitress because it's not her fault.
And you're going to do it all in cash.
Pretty much. But all jokes aside, like, that was a real big hike. You know what I'm saying? And I know everything has gone up, but you're talking about drastic changes. If anything else, everything got smaller, right? So their portions are still the same size. Why don't you just make it smaller?
That's it. But you can't jump up $8 on the last price that you posted.
Right.
That's crazy.
That is real crazy.
That's crazy. And I called there a couple of days later.
Oh, and then we said we're gonna call the cops. He said, "What do you need the cops for?" He said, "Leave what you want." I was like, "Okay." And my mom brought out that calculator. We had. And yeah.
And they paid $12 for the whole team.
No.
So
we paid exactly what was on Google.
But that's the name of the game. You can't just charge what you want. You got to charge what you post. That way I know how much money to bring into your establishment.
And then how do you blame it on Google?
Blame it on somebody.
Man.
Google can handle it.
I don't know.
Google can handle it.
It's the and also we looked at the reviews too, and everybody was saying the same exact thing.
That's right. Well, that's why you got Yelp.
All right, so now it's time for Keeping It Reality. All right, y'all.
Okay. So I think we've talked to you about these people before. Mm-hmm. And we will continue to talk to you about them until you turn on Married at First Sight and see exactly who these people are we're talking about.
Absolutely.
But these people, there's one chick this season. She is insane. Mm-hmm. Okay, we've seen some other people that we look at and we go, "Hey, man, this person's nuts." This girl here is
her name is Alyssa.
Delusional. Okay, take a look at Alyssa and Chris.
This is my decision.
So, are you saying you want a divorce?
I want a divorce.
Okay. How do you feel about that?
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
I just feel like I worked so hard to get here. And I never thought this would be the outcome for me.
When you say this, what are we talking about?
I just I guess the situation that I'm in right now, the arguing and the miscommunication and the disrespect and feeling alone.
If I didn't want to be here, I wouldn't be here. I had chances to leave and go home, and I didn't, and I have told you that, and everybody knows that.
I think there are a lot of reasons to still be here, but I don't think marriage is the one that you're here for.
I have a problem with it when you speak like that. It seems like you are insinuating that I'm not here for the right reasons. I didn't come here to be on TV. I came here for the right reasons and to be married. So when you say that I'm not here for the right reasons, it triggers me because it's not fair and not accurate.
And I understand when there's deep hurt, when there's pain, when there's disappointment. Sometimes those things are difficult to get over. The road ends here, okay? And I'm so sorry because this is not what we wanted. It's so not what we wanted.
Listen.
Okay, yeah.
Listen, she is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, okay? Oh Oh my gosh, she kept giving the same sob story. I'm so glad Chris got his cojones together and said, my decision day is today. Okay? You have to watch, like, it's not too late. It comes on every Wednesday. Watch it with us.
That's right. You can binge watch at this point and get straight to the chase. But so here's the deal. This is the funny part. So what are we, like, probably halfway through the process or something like that?
No, we just started the process. They just moved in together.
Nah, but they've been dragging with this one, man. So
yeah.
But anyway, the whole thing about it is that, this woman knew that this is what we require of you. Okay. And if she didn't want to marry the guy, it was obvious from the beginning that she didn't want to marry Chris.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
That she wasn't attracted to him and whatever. But she's going to make herself out to be the sacrificial one. And that, she's going to make sure that that everything looks
I'm a good
in her
person.
favor. Oh my God.
I'm a good person. I'm a good person.
If you're a good person, others will tell you. Others will mention that about you.
And that's why she left when Rudy from the Cosby Show.
Yeah, right.
Her, she said,
Keisha Knight Pulliam does.
We'll just see what others will think. And she just walked off that stage.
She was like, I'm not going to do this because I'm not going to be made out to look like the bad person. And the disposition that you saw Chris have just now in the video, this is the disposition that this guy has had all along.
Whole entire time.
She wouldn't spend the first night with him.
He didn't even have her phone number.
If you holler one more time. Okay. Anyway. So the guy, he had the patience of Job, and his whole thing was, this is what was telling. When he said, if I see 1% of a desire in you to make this work, I will come with 100%.
Right.
If I see just 1%.
She
couldn't do it. She couldn't do it. He'll be all right.
Yes,
he'll be all right. But listen, everybody else is on notice. Everybody else has been warned. They've seen her antics. I wouldn't go near her with a 10-foot pole. Okay.
I should probably follow her on Instagram.
Speaking of 10-foot poles, did we talk to you about the skier who froze his? No. Anyway.
All right, so that's our show.
No, we got time. We got time. You didn't want to talk about anything else? You didn't want to talk about the rent prices surging in the U.S.?
Well,
go ahead, tell them. I've already started you off.
Well,
I already pushed you off the cliff. Go on, fall the rest of the way.
So the rent is going up in major cities. Okay, so you just
you don't want to talk about that?
No.
Okay. How about we talk about speaking of pushing you off the side? How about the passenger on the cruise ship?
Oh yes,
like talk about that?
Yeah. So there was a passenger on a cruise ship where a woman jumped to her death. Okay, and it was Carnival, but the passengers are looking to sue Carnival. But let's take a look at this video real quick.
Alicia!
Well done. Very quick. Well done. All right. This one. Name 3 prime time or late.
Get it real. They feel? No. She way at the back. They gone back there, so she at the back. Who was it? I think it was the lady.
Okay. So
Oh
here, just to fill you in on what apparently transpired, at least what we know. So last Wednesday afternoon, apparently, this woman got into an altercation with a man in the hot tub on this cruise ship.
Right.
All right. And as you could see from, they were on the upper deck, because that's usually where the pool and the hot tub and all that kind of stuff is located on the cruise ship.
Yeah.
I guess security was called or whatever, and they came and they tried to calm her down, and as you saw in the video, they were leading her off of that deck.
Right.
I don't know whether they were taking her to the elevator or where they were trying to take her, but Carnival Cruise has said that she wasn't handcuffed at the time, that they merely had her hands behind her
back. Yeah.
And apparently she broke free or got away from them and jumped into the ocean, which seems kind of extreme, but
But also cruise ships, they have like that international waters where there's no laws. Once you go a certain distance, if you're in the waters, like you can murder somebody. I'm not telling you guys to murder somebody, but you could do anything and you won't be charged with it. So honestly,
I don't know.
I don't think they have a lawsuit because all the passengers, they're trying to get a lawsuit. Everybody's trying to get a lawsuit.
The passengers are taking advantage. They're getting upset, saying that they were traumatized because of this woman's jumping off of the ship and committing suicide. Do you know how many people, like, say in the past, I don't know, 3-4 years, have fallen off of cruise ships or committed suicide? Okay, including crew. Listen.
That's why I don't like cruise ships.
Listen. Being on cruise ships,
being
on cruise ships doesn't make you.
I almost died too. So let me tell you guys this funny story.
Interrupt again. It might happen.
No. I was on a cruise ship. This was, oh my God, I think I was like 13 or 14, but I was like seasick. My mom took my brother, myself, and my sister. So we were on this cruise ship and I got seasick. So I was laying outside in the, like on like one of those chairs, those beach chairs. Mm-hmm. And they went to go get lunch. And it was, I don't know which hurricane it was. I don't know, but we couldn't leave. It was Hurricane Floyd. No, we couldn't leave. It was Hurricane Floyd. We left later than like where the waters were calmed down. And once we got into the waters, it was still like this, right? So long story short,
too late.
Long story short, the ship tipped over and all the glasses fell in the restaurant, and then my mom tried to get me where I was laying because I was sick, and they said my chair went all the way to the edge, and I'm still here. I could have died. I could have went over.
That's true. And if the boat had hit you, it would have been just a case of the ship hitting the fan. Anyway, so you got so many damn jokes. And no, that one didn't work out, but I'll try it again another time. Anyway, so just realize that people are going nuts everywhere. Okay, they're jumping off of buildings. They're going through all kind of craziness, and you just got to be careful. You gotta try to find some peace, or get some help, man. Mental health is a real issue.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Do we have anything else we want to talk about?
We normally would have a guest, but yeah, that's it. So we are going to tell you to
you're up for early release.
Listen, like that's just
you got paroled early. You don't have to suffer with us any longer.
Yeah, but we want you to not just watch our show, but to subscribe to our show and tell your friends, all of them, and your family, and let them get stuck how you got stuck.
Sit down before you hurt yourself. If you like what you saw here tonight, tell your friends about it. If you didn't, don't say nothing. Let them come here and get stuck the way you did. But good. Anyway. Anyway, listen. Here's the other thing. Here's the other thing. And Joey, you better be ready this time. All right. Here's how you should bless yourself if nobody else can bless you. You should do this.
Baptize you in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Go, George.
If they coming too long with your blessing, bless yourself. We love you guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.